Good plays, bad plays. Catch you in the fall. OniviaLPLhighlights got them all. Every moment, every fight. OniviaLPLhighlights keep the fire alive.
Ooh, looking for that little bit of a back. Get that health bar back sorted out so that he can come back in and get aggressive. Speaking of aggressive, audaciously charging in once again is Raptor. Interrupted as Canyon misses the flash, but he's still able to get first blood. They go 2 for 1 now, but Raptor, can he get it done? The flash forward, the wind becomes lightning, doesn't connect onto LeHens. He's trying to kite it out as Chovy will get in here. Raptor's able to lock it down, but double buffs for the Corki will be the prize in the end. 3 for 3. What? I mean, what the heck just happened?
Bottom side here is massive. They are able to get this top side, take away those grubs, but look at Chovy. He doesn't care about rocks.
God, okay. That's a little bit silly. As now Extended Beam flying in. Pace throws down the ulti as well as Hannah. In trouble, doesn't have his ult up just yet.
It's not like he's chunking with a Dirk. He has a Phage right now. Oh no.
Oh dear, Execute in so much trouble. Just knocked up forever. Can't even crash down out of it, and now Pace is looking for even more. Doesn't have another dash over. This is a little bit scary. Grubs have been started up. Canyon moves on in first as the rest of Fox very ready to rotate over. But look at that, this one Extendo Beam, and Hannah is so incredibly low. The Equalizer comes down, and there's the Glacial Prison on top. But the Magnus Storm is fantastic, but it's equalized by an extraordinary Wild Growth, and now Keen is looking to light Clear on fire. He's slowed down by the Harpoons. Good flash gets him out of the way, but Chovy's grabbing kills on the Xin Zhao, and I don't think Keen wants to let him go from this one, although we may have.
Maybe they would have walked away with something, but instead they walk away with absolutely nothing. Gen.G, mid lane is open. You know, if you're going to come to make this type of play, you have vision control. Hannah has to come a lot faster than this because it's not a winning numbers game for FearX unless he's there. He's so late. Here comes the Weaver's Wall.
Yeah, they're looking for more. 4 versus 3 underneath this turret is now. They do manage to get their prize, which was Canyon, but can they get out unscathed is the question. Raptor will end up going down as now the redemption. A little bit late to save his teammates and not able to save LeHens either, although he does get Hannah. Now Pei's able to rocket his way over. Is this going to be 2 kills for the Zeri? That might be the certification that you are looking for, as Closer does have double buffs. He does have a seismic shove as well, but I don't know how he's going to be able to get himself out of this one. David Blaine Closer. Can we get that skin for Talia, maybe? Yeah, it could be an opportunity as no. The turret. The only thing that he didn't take.
Yeah, that's the disaster, unfortunately, for FearX. Meanwhile, top side is broken open.
Yeah, Canyon able to charge Shelly into this inner turret. Bottom side of the map, we did see that Clear was at least able to get something back
later on, especially considering how far behind he is. Again, deathless, but smart build here for Gen.G. I think the only way... Oh, Raptor's in trouble.
He is in a little bit of trouble. Going to be flashing away immediately.
They got the speed ups here.
And Pei's able to dash over that wall. Extendo Beam going to slow him down. Does have the Crescent Guard, as now we've got another Fighting Pale onto Chovy. Let's see whether he can actually get a kill back. He almost does. Raptor's going to die in the meantime, but they do get their prize, which was the first kill onto Chovy.
Available.
LeHens moving on over as well. You can see that teleport comes in from Keen. And FearX, they don't want anything to do with it. There's the Equalizer, and Closer might have to take the red carpet out of there, but he's not going to risk it. He'll flash away immediately. Pays no Extender Beam to find any joy onto Clear, who is just waiting to see whether anyone overextends. They don't do so.
FearX are just trying to get any quadrant of the map back that they can. As Raptor's caught again.
Yeah, Raptor just going to get chain CC'd. Unfortunately, he pops the blast cone, but Canyon just goes with him immediately, and that is another kill going over to Pays. Yeah, there is a Varus. You know, we've seen certain Varuses find the steals here, but Hannah, he can't even walk up. There's an Equalizer that he has to try and get over, as now Skarner diving in, but the Polymorph was too good from LeHens. He flashes, he finds an Impale onto Chovy once again. He's going to get deleted. The Magnus Storm actually amazing from Execute, but they don't have a lot of damage remaining. Still, Hannah dives forward. They do get the shield onto Pace, but not until
the threat of the threat.
Absolutely, and I look, I don't think you should feel bad about anything if you're BNK
FearX. The Baron is FearX with a late decision to come over and contest.
I mean, this is going down so fast, they might be able to just walk over to the Dragon as well. It's down to 2,000 health. Yeah, Raptor nowhere near it, so the Baron, not long for the world at all. That is going to be the engage onto Execute. He's able to crash down out of it, but the Chains of Corruption do not find the mark. And now Clear just trying to stand in front of his team to keep them alive. My God, these Harpoons are doing so much work, as now Canyon, yeah, he's relatively low. It is going to be a decent Impale to come through yet again, and they do manage to get rid of the Corki, but look at this, it's a Quadra kill already. Clear Clear's got a huge health bar, but I think it's another Penta in game number 1 of the summer season for FaZe. He picks up a Penta and they'll just march towards the Nexus.
Oh, FaZe, another Penta! 11 kills for the man that set the record for most kills in an international at MSI. You give this guy a Zeri and he is gonna run away with the game. And the redemption dropped in the fight, everything put on the Chovy. And yes, he ultimately dies, but it's a Chovy for Nexus trade and Gen.G take the first win. A bit of a puzzling call.
Plays bad plays, capturing the fall. OniviaLPLhighlights got them all. Every moment, every fight. OniviaLPLhighlights keep the fire.
As FearX to be losing control of this lane this early, and that's another root, that's another stack, and FaZe is already starting to get online. Clear.
Yeah, Wall of Paint coming on in there, and oh no, the gold card actually eating up the entirety of the Lightning Rush. He's exhausted now. Keen pulls out a card, doesn't even need it. That's first blood going over to Canyon. He'll grab to take down this dragon, and then has a Ocean to help him get a little bit of that.
Arm the Xinjiao on the Karthus.
Well, there is the Destiny. Immediately, Keen is going to come down, finds the gold card, on to clear once again. Snare going to come on through, and there is the ulti from Canyon. Going to help take down. Of course, not punished too much when it comes to farm, things like that. It's just a wave on his side as well as now FaZe in trouble. Slicing Maelstrom going to come in, and that should be the first kill going over to FearX for this game.
Massive and grabs a plate. Meanwhile, Clear not in the clear.
Oh no, they are really just against the Pikachu this time around. The cannon once again going to be removed. And Keen going to grab yet another plate for himself.
On a plate gold, should be able to get the whole turret. He's got the execute with the satchel.
Yeah.
And he wins the race.
Hey, there we go. So first turret block going over to FearX. That is certainly good news.
They pick up the torch here now as well. He could start to be relevant on objective setup. They're able to get a dragon here. It's going to be Infernal Soul on the map.
Yeah, execute moving up. Keen could be the one in trouble here as he did have the information, but there is the dive in. I don't think this Twist of Fate is going anywhere at all. And even the kitchen sink thrown from the Ziggs from downtown. Mega Inferno Bomb, there was no way getting out of that one. He's
four levels up.
That's so silly. And of course, FaZe is the support in this lane, but he is a level ahead of execute right now. And Henna at least is up at the same point as now Closer having to get away. The Phosphorus Bomb is going to connect though. There's the Buster Shot. Oh, the Requiem. And that is going to be enough. Canyon takes down the Tristana. There was
Gen.G just deny it every time. They avoid FearX and...
Oh, okay, there's the flash forward. Canyon may be caught out of position here. Wind becomes lightning, comes in. Chovy will turn up. Mega Inferno Bomb coming down as well as now Canyon trying to get in position so he can die at the right spot. Chovy's going to go down as well, though. That is two, but the Requiem coming in. FaZe should be taken down as the explosive charge, not actually to come through. Finally, he does fall. And that's the double for Closer and FearX.
With his E turned on. It's just not, it's not going to be enough.
Yeah.
And this is rough.
There's a max range hook that's going to connect here as Gen.G. They are angry about losing that last fight, but they're going to lose that Twisted Fate immediately. Lahen's taking a lot of damage. He'll flash away, and now Closer turns up. You can see that DPS really starting to get up there, but oh dear. This should just be 2 kills, 1 kill. Never mind, execute tanky enough to survive the Requiem there.
Doesn't work on the Malignancy.
Yeah. And the Baron's still there for FearX. We got out of the replay and then immediately we're
But this game is much closer, I think, than it looked like it was going to be as execute finding Lahen's.
Yeah, Magnustorm to come on through here as Closer. Rocket jumps forward just to close the distance, and Lahen's just dead. No follow-up available. And of course, nothing to really get.
Pushing mid to try to draw some FearX members back. There's no wave here. Very awkward for Gen.G. The Baron, it's gone, Atlas.
Yeah, and Destiny's popped. They know exactly what's going on, but there was no way for them to contest.
Requiem just for the poke?
Yeah, yes, I mean, is that poke? You almost killed Closer, okay.
I mean, the timing of this is really thin for Gen.G. Keen.
It's stopping the back, so just make sure he can break open the base.
Yeah.
They get Infernal Soul, and they expose the bottom lane inhibitor.
Now, the Baron buff is going to be fantastic, obviously. With
and a Corki with 3 items.
Just push together, fight on your terms.
Took the blast cone in, but you can see the rest of FearX rotating over. This time, Closer doesn't start the fight too early. And if they do get in here and manage to find something, it is going to be important. Good buffer to get Closer out of there, and Raptor taking so much damage. Oh my god! Even the Piercing Darkness is so scary as Raptor! Will he survive? He will! Okay, he's fine. He's fine. He had hysterics, so I don't know, Atlas. You need to just look at the items before you get excited.
He does not have Warmogs though, so I don't know if he's going to live much longer.
Okay, there is a Destiny coming in as Henna's going to have to flash away, but there is the depth charge. And Keen's on the flank angle. There is absolutely nowhere to run. Raptor tries to flash for him, but the gold card was in the air. And they start off the fight with a kill. The Magnet Storm, it doesn't do anything. The Slicing Maelstrom doesn't either. But he is still able to take down Pace. Clear just exploding. What was that damage? It was absolutely insane. And now Keen looking for a little bit more. Already the bottom lane is being wiped out, but Chovy comes in for the cleanup. And the closer is still alive, trying to get something done. The fact that it feels like Gen.G have had full control. And speaking of which, here is a Destiny in. Slicing Maelstrom is going to stun up Keen for the moment. He does have his Zhonya's at the ready as well, but I don't think he's going anywhere. Yeah, 4 members of Gen.G probably going to be enough to take down the cannon once again. 2, 6, and 3. Unfortunately, Clear has really been the target.
He really has. Some backs going to get stopped, at least one.
Yeah, they tried to stop them from being able to defend, and honestly, they couldn't defend anyway because the turret just kind of fell over when it saw Gen.G. We are quite late.
Zodia, and we'll get our fancy little graphic for it because, I mean, there's just no stopping this.
Power right now, and this goes down so incredibly fast.
Clear has teleport as well.
Yeah, good satchel to try and get hands out of there, but he still manages to land. Oh, it's a steal from Canyon! Really? You do that to them right now? That is so unfair. Now the executes come in from this big old dragon. That is the very cool borders around the pictures for Gen.G as well. And oh man, it was so close!
I mean, the thing too is the teleport from Clear, if it's faster, maybe he gets a huge Slicing Maelstrom, but it's too late. He's not there in time. Keen just Destiny's on top of him and kills him as well. There's no hope for BNK and Gen.G. And so we're going home early tonight.
Yeah, they certainly are the 2-0 for the MSI champions, but in this game, BNK FearX, they made him work for it. I actually think that they played very, very well to their win conditions in this competition. Just didn't quite work. And with the fact that they fell behind early, maybe we could have seen something different if the early game had gone better, but I think it was still a valiant effort. Still,